Joyce here. Today I wanted to share a tool with you called Standing in Your Power. Throughout the entire website, throughout all the courses that I teach, one of the core important basics of the whole premise is that you live your life and you work when you're coming from your core, which is your strongest, most considered, most creative position. So this is actually a physical representation, and we're going to use a yoga move called Tadasana. And I apologize in advance to all those yoga people in case I'm not doing it exactly right. So what you do is you just stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and you kind of rock back and forth until you find the exact center, that point of balance. And then you go side to side and you do the same thing. And eventually you're going to find that spot where you're completely in balance. So you're in your power. There's no force here at all. You're not rigid. It's very relaxed actually. And you're just very, very balanced. And I do this standing up, but another way you can do it, especially at work, is I do it sitting down, and exact same premise, except instead of rocking back and forth on your feet, you use your core. So you're sitting in your chair, you're not leaning in, giving away your power, you're not leaning out, disengaging, you're not forcing yourself on someone else. It's just, you're in your power, you're just in the zone. Now, what I love about this one is that when you are in a conversation, some of the tools that we have, say you're in a meeting and you're doing a presentation, some of the tools that I'm going to share with you, you have to think things, like you'd be thinking a phrase or whatever. And that's really hard to do when you're speaking or when you're engaged in a conversation. Whereas this one, it's just a physical representation. All it is you being aware of where your body is and that you are in your power zone. This is your core, and it's the physical representation. So I do this a lot when I'm driving, when I'm in meetings, if I'm on a difficult phone call. If I'm on a difficult phone call and I do this in my body, I'm coming from a very different place. So it seems like, oh, it's just good posture, but it's way more than that because there's a lot of intent. Now you can practice this all the time. It's pretty easy. You can do it, in a moment's notice. And then when you start to do it in the moment, when you're in a difficult situation, or you have to make a difficult phone call, or you have a difficult meeting, it's really nice you can build the muscle and then draw on it when you need it. All right? I hope you enjoy this one and use it as much as I do.